damage, that is. And I had a little scare this morning as I was doing the pre-trip inspection. I noticed one of the airbags didn't inflate correctly, so it was all screwed up again. Last time it happened on the rear axle, now it was on the front axle. And I remember those guys fixed it where? Somewhere in Indianapolis. But I forgot to ask them to show me, you know, so that I can do it myself, because all you need is a little wrench to unscrew that nut. And because I did not know how to do this, I did some creative problem solving.
Follow Highway 24, Espelon Road, for 4 kilometers.
Yeah, I found a big pothole in the yard where I parked, and I went over it, and so to let the front axle hang in the air. And then I was moving slightly forwards and, you know, backwards and forward, and the airbags inflated, and the problem was solved. So that airbag fell back into place. Beautiful. But I stopped at the trailer shop that, you know, those guys that screwed up my rubber, that charged me so much money for installing the rubber with the wrong bolts. But that was the only shop in the area, so I went there and said, guys, you know, you did all this, you screwed up the work with my rubber, but I don't have a problem as long as you do me a favor and show me where the leveling valve is on the trailer. So one of the guys they came out with me and showed me where the valve is. So now, next time I'll be able to fix it. Now this is Espelon Road, which is also Highway 24 in Cambridge, Ontario, Canada. There's a sidewalk that goes all the way from 401 behind me, further to the old downtown. That's not something you'll find, for example, in Regina, Saskatchewan. I love this town. You know, there's all the shops are here. On the left, there's a shopping center with a movie theater. I spend a lot of time in this area when I'm off. So now I'm heading to what is it? Brantford, basically near Hamilton, Ontario, to get my load for Massachusetts. Should be there tomorrow. Well, I got loaded with about 44,000 pounds of the super sacks, some recycled material, and I had to move my rubber twice, and I'm getting tired of doing that, so a couple of stunts like this and I'll probably throw it away. Now I tried a new trick today. I saw one guy at a truck stop in a truck doing this, because you see my see these? They are too small for a hook. Well, it's okay on this side because I have a winch, but on the other side, that flat hook, it does not go in, you know. So, well, I'll just put it through here, but on the other side I was able to unspool the entire strap and move it from the bottom, and it worked. And I love these portable winches are really a big help, you know. And one problem I ran in was this area where I have this metal and I have no winches, so I had to use 2 straps with these porta winches. See, like one of these sacks I'm using 2 straps, then here is one strap, and the last one again I had to use 2 straps. Well, I would use 2 straps anyway, but this thing is not, I don't like it. It's like I cannot secure anything over there, and this is right in the middle of the sack. And that's the airbag that gave me some scare this morning on the front axle of the trailer. It was all screwed up, just like the other day on the rear axle. But now I know where the valve is. It's in this middle axle. It's, you see over there, that shiny steel piece. So basically you just unscrew that nut and remove the bolt, and you can push that rod up and down, and that will increase the suspension pressure. So that's how next time, that's how I can fix the screwed up airbag. And again, the same story with these stupid bolts or screws. You see how the skid sits on top of the of that screw. Like here it's flat, right? Flat on the rubber, and then it goes up. So all the pressure is on that point. So this is not good. I really should remove them and put either carriage bolts or elevator bolts. Alright, I'm loaded, so I have to leave, but before I leave I have to scale. And the scale is right in front of me, so at 90 degrees. So of course I cannot make it. And to back in here, I had to go, you know, in the back of the plant and turn around. But now it's a bit easier. So that's my low pressure on the suspension. Usually this happens when your truck is, the engine's off and you're getting loaded with some heavy stuff. Now I'll go through the scale. I'll know for sure how much weight I have. Scales are, so it's a bit scary. What I usually do, I stick my head out of the window, out of the left window, and I just watch my left left tire. And I try to keep it as close as possible to the rail without hitting it. Because I know if I do that, then my right side should be okay. Alright, come on, let's go. Weight is 36,340 kgs. Now here's an interesting situation. I'm 50 pounds under 80,000 pounds. And I'm okay, I'm in Canada now. I'm okay in Canada because we have much more liberal rules here. And the truck with 6 axles, 3 for the truck, 3 for the trailer, I can do 106,000 pounds, no permits. The problem is that my fuel is pretty low. Now the distance is about 600 miles, so I need 100 gallons of fuel. And one 1 gallon weighs 7 or 8 pounds. So, and I have only 50 pounds to play with. It's these guys, you know, on the paperwork they said 44,000 pounds, like the load was supposed to be 44. What they forget to tell you is that that's without the skids. But these bags, they were sitting on the skids, and that's what added another, what is it, 1,700 pounds. Or maybe they just, you know, the bags were filled with more stuff than they thought they would be. But this is not nice. Like, I should have said no to the last bag, you know, tell them I take one bag off. Because now I have to worry, basically now I have to throw away the rubber from the trailer because it weighs about 360 pounds. That's, if I throw out the rubber, they'll give me roughly what, 60 gallons, no, 50 gallons. 50 gallons of fuel. Okay, I'm leaving Highway 403. Switching to Queen Elizabeth Way. If I go left, I hit Toronto. Yeah, this way I'm heading over to Niagara Falls and Buffalo, New York. Beautiful Canadian flag on the right. Duty free in Fort Erie. Buffalo, New York is on the other side of the river. I just need to check my ACE. Where's this 85? Because the ship affects everything from their location.
Thank you for calling Pacific Customs Brokers, your premium service provider. Pacific Customs Brokers, Amy speaking. How may I direct your call?
Yeah, hi. I just need to check my PAPS. I'm crossing into US.
Okay, one moment, please.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, thank you. Our group of companies.
Yeah, I just realized if I let that music play and then upload it to YouTube, YouTube might start giving me a hard time again because it's proprietary music.
Sorry, speaking.
Yeah, hi. Can I check my PAPS?
Sure. One second. Here's PAPS number.
Yeah, it's L as in Larry, D as in David, W as in William, Y as in yellow, and it's 694.
Hold on. So it's LDDY?
LDWY.
Okay.
Larry, David, William, yellow.
Okay.
694 445 6001. Crossing in Buffalo, New York.
Okay, that's good to go.
Okay, perfect. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Bye. Alright, so now I know that it's that number shipment control number is on the system, and that CBP, Customs and Border Protection on the US side, shouldn't give me any hard time. Alright, so now I can go inside and get some coffee, and time to rock and roll. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with the weight. Like, I'm legal, but I have no fuel. Now this is called Welcome to the Labor Day weekend. It's only Wednesday, but the traffic at the border is already getting crazy. I see trucks in front of me, and the whole bridge is occupied by trucks. It'll probably be at least an hour till I cross the border, for sure. Okay, maybe 40 minutes. But that's what can happen on holidays. And that's why they pay us the big bucks. Well, surprisingly, I made it across the bridge in
after 200 meters,
10 minutes.
Keep right, this bridge, then keep left.
Now this is a tricky spot here. See, the road curves to the right, and trucks can only go in the curb lane. So there's cars, you know, those crazy four-wheelers are flying by at 70 miles an hour in the left lane. But because this is a bend, right, we have to keep the wheels of the trailer away from the curb. Now check out this guy in the front of me. No, he's doing okay. But some guys, that's why all this, I'm looking at the curb and it's all screwed up. Because people keep running the trailer wheels over.
Keep right, this bridge, then keep left,
brand new trailer.
Interstate 190 southbound, towards downtown Buffalo.
So basically, yeah, I gotta keep my the nose of my truck on the very edge of the line on the left, basically almost going into the car lane, because it's a really sharp bend. just filled up one tank and I scaled, and my gross weight is 80,320 pounds, which is not good because it's gonna take too long for me to become legal. You know, normally if it's like 50 or even 100 pounds, because normally I know from experience I gain about 1 pound per mile of travel because of the fuel. So I know that for me to get legal weight it would take 320 miles. So that's too much, you know, that's too much risk. So I took off the rubber. I had 9 pieces. See, I still on the upper deck I have 3 sheets like that bolted, and I have 1 in the very back, so I have 4 pieces. So this is 9 pieces, and by my calculations that's roughly 300 pounds. So this rubber, you know, it's totally not practical. And here's a, you know, typical situation. I mean, you load it too much, you don't want to say no, because this was a preconceived load, and they did tell the agent it was 44,000 pounds, but I think they just forgot about the weight of the skids, you know. Now what do I do now? I don't want to get a ticket because it can be like $200-300 bucks, you know. Maybe it can be less because it's only 300 pounds, but you know, I want to be legal. I don't want to break rules, you know. I'm a good guy. So let's go scale now. So the first weigh costs 10 bucks, and the second weigh it's just $1. So I'm just curious how much weight I gained by leaving the rubber here. And I left it on the ground because I didn't know where else to put it, but I'm pretty sure that someone will find good use for this elevator belt because it's high quality rubber, and there's a shop right there. I'm pretty sure those guys can probably use it for, you know, for the shop, just to put it on the floor. It's a very good rubber. I paid 400 bucks for the 13 sheets, and now I'm throwing away 9. This was like this rubber idea, buying the rubber and then installing, it was a total disaster. It was a very stupid thing to do. Well, just got my second ticket. Things look much better now. So my gross weight now after I remove the rubber is 80,040 pounds. So that's nothing. That means that in 40 miles I'll be at 80,000. So, you know, no big deal. But so that rubber, so before it was 80,320, now it's 80,040. So that 9 pieces of rubber weighed 280 pounds, you know, and I still have what, 4 pieces left. But those I'm gonna keep. I think I'm gonna take them off because those bolts really irritate me. You know, those bolts that stick out. I'm gonna take them off, and I'm just gonna throw out those bolts or screws, and I'll just carry these 4 mats only, you know, to protect the deck. But this was too much, you know. Just 9 pieces was you know, almost 300 pounds, right? And there's still 4, so that's another probably 120. That's too heavy, so doesn't work in real life, unfortunately. So alright, so time to get rolling because I'm still only in Pembroke, New York, right? I have 700 kilometers left, which is what, like 7 hours, 420 miles, and I'm supposed to be there tomorrow. See the price of diesel here, $4.39 per gallon cash. And I didn't get too far because of that delay at the border. I'm probably only 3 hours away from Buffalo right now. So according to my GPS, I still have 5.5 hours to go to Boston, Massachusetts. But it's 7 o'clock, and because I have to take 10 hours off, if I shut down early now, I can start driving at 5, and that's what I'm thinking. I'll start driving real early so that I can be at the delivery point before lunchtime. And this is a typical rest area on a toll freeway. I like these, you know, they're very comfortable. There's a building there, I think there's a coffee shop, you know, convenience store, bathrooms. So they have lots of parking for cars, for trucks. And it's still warm. Today is what, 28th of August. So everything's good, everything's on schedule. And by now I'm pretty sure my weight is all legal, because I was only 40 pounds over. So stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.